Bowman here at BWOne.com. It's time to give you my review of the Caanoo portable network gaming console. Now, we did a video of this previously for E3 2010. It was a pretty popular video, so now we got a unit available for us to do a full review of. So we're going to start that review with a quick hardware tour. I'm going to start here right at the top. And at the top here, this is where you have your L and R buttons, shoulder buttons right here. And then you have your volume slider here. Just slide that to the left and to the right to change your volume. And then right here we have the SD card slot where you put your games, your apps, your music, pictures, videos, movies, whatever you want to put on the Caanoo player to use it. It supports SD cards, so SD and SDHC, so the maximum storage capacity is up to 32 gigabytes depending on the size of the card that you purchase. Right here on this side we don't have anything but the hand strap right here at the bottom, and it does light up blue here when you have it turned on. On this side is your power toggle right here. You just flip it down to power it up. You can flip this up to lock it so you don't hit it by accident. Then right here on the back you have your two speakers right here. This is your stereo sound right here on the back. Then here at the bottom you have your 3.5mm headphone jack. You have another USB port right here, as you can see. And then you have your proprietary connection here. It's a 24-pin cable connection here. This allows you to connect it to your computer, where you can download all the games from FunGP, and you can charge it with it as well on your computer. And with the additional wall charger, you can plug that into the wall charger to charge it as well. Then also right here on the side, which is hidden pretty well, is a stylus. So that's pretty much it for around the sides. Let's get a little bit of focus here on the front here. And on the front you have your analog joypad right here, analog stick right here. You have your 1 and 2 buttons. These kind of act as start and select depending on what game you're playing. Here is your Y, X, A, and B. You have your mic port here. And you have this home button. When you click on this home button, it brings up a menu in the game itself that allows you to go back to the home screen to go to the main interface of the Caanoo network player. And the screen right here. This is a 3.5-inch LCD screen. It's a touch screen, and it has a resolution of 320 by 240. Now that's pretty much covers the outside hardware of it. So let's talk about a little bit of the internals here. It comes with a 533 megahertz ARM9 processor. It has a G sensor and a vibrator motor in it as well. It has a Linux operating system, and it has Wi-Fi built into it as well. So when you're playing games, you can play, you can upload your high scores, and you can also play against other players using the Wi-Fi network capability. And also has about 120 megabytes of RAM. So that pretty much is the hardware aspect of the Caanoo portable network player. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to power it up and check out this Linux-based interface and the software in the Caanoo portable network gaming player. Okay, let's take a look at the software that comes with the Caanoo network gaming player here. The software is a Linux-based operating system. It is an open platform, so you can develop games and develop apps and stuff for it as well. And if you want to generate some revenue off of it, you can submit them to FunGP, and they'll work with you, submitting their app to their app store, and you can generate a little bit of revenue. But as you can see here in the menu, you have different options from games, apps, ebooks, photos, Explorer. Explorer basically lets you go through your content through files and folder structure. Got movies, music, and back to games. But it's also a nice touchscreen interface as well, so you can go up and down as such. You can can't scroll, but you can kind of go up and down. You have an apps right there. We'll just touch back here. To get out of apps, we'll go to we'll actually go check out some photos. Tap on a photo here. As you can see, not bad looking on the screen. Like it says, 320 by 240 screen. Not bad. Looks really good. Looks good. Not the greatest screen, but it does look good. Hit the home button here to go back. We'll check out some movies. Check out some of the videos here. I'll check out one video here. Definitely not bad. Definitely not bad for the screen size. Definitely looks good. Obviously, this screen is made for more your 16-bit and 8-bit style gaming, so it's not made for those high-end 3D graphics, but it looks good, and it does play video pretty well. The video formats that it does support is MPEG-4, XVID, DivX, and AVI. As for pictures, it's JPEG, bitmap, GIF files, and PNG files as well. Ebook readers are specifically for text. And as far as music's concerned, we'll go to the music player here. See if it has any. So I'll play a quick music song. Music. As far as music's concerned, it's your standard, MP3. It's your standard MP3 OGG and WAV file supports as well. That's pretty standard there, and the music obviously will keep playing as you go along. So we'll pause onto that. Go back here, and let's check out some of the games. And you have different games here. Rhythmos is one of the games that's developed by FunGP. This game in specific is made for the Caanoo player. It supports the touchscreen as well. Snow Brothers, Zero Wings. These are some of the games that are preloaded already. Hellfire. You have the arcade right in here, which is an emulator, and so is a Neo Geo emulator as well. So if you load into that, load up the emulators, and if you want to play King of Fighters 95, just go like that, and loads up right away. Hit the home button, exit right back into the game section here. Same thing with the arcade. What's cool about the arcade here is that, let's say you want to play Final Fight World, it lets you adjust the clock speeds and different settings here as well. And once you do that, you can load right into the game. You see it'll load right up. Pretty cool right there. So we won't go fully into it there, but we'll head back to the home section here. But that's the games right there. That's obviously the biggest thing about it here. Overall, it's pretty much a full media player in one, and since it's open source, you can throw different types of content on there, and it's going to work well. The apps, you have your recording app here. You can just record some audio, but I'm pretty sure some more apps will be available as time comes along. Ebook readers, just text, like I said before. The photos you've seen. Overall, that's pretty much it right there. It kind of puts everything all in one. You can do music, movies, games, and you have it all right there. Obviously, the games are the biggest feature, and the games do play very well. So what we're going to do next here is we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of this next to the Nintendo DS and Nintendo DSi XL. Then we're going to do a wrap-up. Okay, now just to give it a quick look at here, just to kind of compare size, we'll compare it to Nintendo DS because that'll be probably one of the players to be compared to. I don't have a PSP available just yet, but this just kind of give you a comparison here of size. This is a DS Lite here. And we'll just kind of take a look here in terms of size. Put this on top of here. The Caanoo is definitely wider in terms of length like this, and side by side you can definitely see the DS Lite is a lot thicker. You can see in there. Obviously, when you open it up, just obviously becomes a lot wider. Do a little quick comparison here. So as wide as the DS opens up is as wide as the Caanoo player actually is. Alright, and we'll compare it obviously also as well to the DSi XL. Obviously DSi XL is going to be a lot bigger. Do the same comparison there. You can see it's even, yeah, the DSi XL is definitely a whole lot bigger. You can fit it right here on top. And there'll be some pictures available at the website as well, so you can get a better comparison of it right there. But overall, this has been a really good player. It's a really great idea from Caanoo. I definitely like it, especially if you're into like 16-bit and those old school style of games like Contra and those type of things. You want to play them on the road. This is really great for that. The network capabilities are really cool because you can just upload your scores and you can play against other friends in those type of games. You have your videos, which are good. You have your music, which is available as well. So it just packs everything together. You have your pictures. And you have ebooks if you want to read those as well, but it kind of packs everything together in a nice and light package, and it all works together pretty well. I will say that it's a little bit weird in some instances playing certain games, especially with the analog stick here, especially some of the ones that are very D-pad heavy. It's weird kind of playing with the analog stick, and sometimes you have to figure out what buttons are mapped where according to the game. But other than that, it's a good player. I like it a lot. I definitely give it a thumbs up if you're looking for something in this style, especially if you play a lot of those old school games. You want those style of games, you really like it, and you want to play those on the road. Definitely the Caanoo portable network gaming player is definitely a good thing. I want to give it a thumbs up. So be sure to check out the full written review with pictures and more content over at BWOne.com. Just read the description right here under this video and click on the link there. We'll have the rest of the review there for you with pictures so you can check things out as well. Definitely want to thank GPH for sending this along to us. It's been a great device. Definitely, like I said before, definitely a thumbs up on the review. And hopefully you guys can give your thoughts on it as well, what you think of this. So post a comment, post a video comment as well, letting you know what you think of the Caanoo portable network gameplay. We're giving it a thumbs up, but let's hear what you have to say about it. So this is BWOne here from BWOne.com, reminding you to follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/BWOne.com. Subscribe to our YouTube page, and always remember to live your tech world in high definition.